Welcome to another Railfan Dan production. Enjoy this intro. In this video, we'll see some action on UP's Green River subdivision in Utah, as well as a local on the Sunnyside Branch. This is the Utah Green River subdivision on the Union Pacific, and our first catch is west of Woodside at Grassy Siding. On this first day, UP 6533 is leading an eastbound empty coal train. Subscribe and hit the bell if you're enjoying so far. The Book Cliffs in the distance are a dramatic set of mountains that will make up the backdrop of much of this video. Next up is a westbound oil train east of Thompson Springs led by UP 5857. The oil train makes its way through what rail fans refer to as Thompson Cut. A real good shot here of the Book Cliffs again. In the distance is the eastbound Amtrak California Zephyr waiting for the oil train at Thompson Siding. After the oil train cleared the siding, we get a shot of the Zephyr in the exact same spot. With the new Charger locomotives running around on more of Amtrak's long-distance routes, it was nice to capture GE Genesis units during my time out here. Who knows how much longer they'll be around. Now at Cisco, Utah is actually the same empty coal train we saw at the beginning of the video. From here it's not much farther to the Colorado border. Now later in the day at the same curve as the westbound Amtrak California Zephyr. Through Cisco again, passing Cisco siding. At the end of the day was a more uncommon catch, a westbound BNSF coal train west of Cisco. BNSF has trackage rights on the Green River sub, which is no stranger to BNSF manifest trains. BNSF coal trains, however, are more rare to see. Now back at the Thompson Cut east of Thompson Springs once again with the BNSF coal train. I ended up catching quite a few trains here just because things sort of worked out that way. I do wish I would have had a little more diversity in this video with more locations. They pull up a 1% grade here at the cut, which is enough to get a pretty good sound from the motors since this coal train is loaded. If you look close, you'll see another train in the distance. An empty eastbound UP coal train is waiting in Thompson siding. Now at the same spot, the UP coal train makes its way out of the siding. The La Salle Mountains are a very striking set of peaks seen in the distance. The second day, we start off on the Sunnyside Branch just east of Mounds, which is where the branch takes off from the Green River sub. This is the Sunnyside local train led by UP 5741. It originated in Helper and will also return there. As far as I'm aware, this train runs about once a week, and it was pure luck that I caught it thanks to keeping my ear on the scanner. Those who have seen my Ultimate Soldier Summit video might recognize that this locomotive duo is the same set that powered the Roper to Helper train in the beginning of that video. This was 4 days later after I caught that. They had been sitting in Helper all that time. I really enjoyed the backdrop here of these small mesa rocks. We are again looking at the Book Cliffs in the distance here. Now in East Carbon, the local has swapped out cars and is beginning back towards Helper. This is right at the Republic Services facility, which is actually the only customer serviced on the line. We also get a good look here at a SD9 unit of Republic Services numbered 4431. I was impressed with how many cars were picked up for the return trip since they only had 2 on the trip out here. They even picked up 1 more car just outside the facility. It's not too terribly exciting on this branch, but it was neat to catch something that runs as infrequent as this does. We are now back on the Green River sub with the same Sunnyside local train about to make its way out of Wellington Canyon just east of Wellington along the Price River. They pass by the siding of Wash here, along with the Price River crude oil transload facility. A bit later in the day is a loaded westbound UP coal train just west of Carbonville. It's about to stop in Helper, where it will have manned mid-train helpers added to make the climb up Soldier Summit. It's a grand view here with the massive rock cliffs. The next day is just one quick catch of the eastbound Zephyr once again east of Thompson Springs at the Thompson Cut. I was waiting for another special train at this location and the Zephyr came rolling through as a bonus. Stay tuned for my next video to see what that special train is. Starting out our last day on the Green River sub, we are east of Woodside to catch a westbound BNSF Denver to Provo manifest train. The siding of Vista can be seen in the distance with some cars in storage. A little later in the morning is our last catch of the video. East of Green River, the westbound Zephyr races past the east side of Solitude siding. This spot is my favorite backdrop along the subdivision. I think it looks like a train on the moon. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, or check out my Utah 2023 playlist for more great Utah footage.